This is Jilliana Ranicar-Breese, and I'm here at the Sweep Festival in Rochester. And I have the pleasure of meeting Bryan, who tells me he's the only sweep, like a real sweep, and all the rest are pretend sweeps. Now, Bryan, tell me, you have always been a sweep? And your family?
More than 40 years.
40 years,
The family's been doing it for over 300 years.
Fantastic.
They came to London about 1800, and before that they were in the West Country, between Bath and Bristol. So we think we're the oldest continuous family of chimney sweeps in the country as far as we know.
What's your surname then, Bryan?
Pearce. Pearce.
Pearce.
Yes.
Okay. So, do you have antique prints of the sweep?
Not
memorabilia?
that have been passed through, but I've got probably about 50 or 60 Victorian prints.
Yes.
I've got about 40 different Toby jugs, pewter figures. Everywhere we go with this chimney sweep, I try to pick them up.
Are you going to create a sweep museum?
Well, there is one in Leeds, apparently. I've never been to it, but we tried to go to one in Italy, and it's only open 2 months of the year, and we didn't know till we got there that it.
Which month is that?
It's
and
open
where is it?
July and August, and it's not far from Lake Missouri. And apparently, a lot of the chimney sweeps all over Europe came from this particular small town, which I can't remember the name of at the moment.
Isn't that interesting?
And they were particularly good, renowned as climbing was, so they spread throughout the capitals of Europe.
Are you going to go back?
We will go back there sometime, yes.
Oh, definitely.
Well, we're just in holiday in Lake Missouri, and we've got to look it up, but we found it was closed and we got there.
Right. Well, when I used to be an antique print dealer in years gone by, I used to do trades. I actually had a rat catcher, a British rat catcher, and I used to look for him for prints. And I used to come across sweep prints, although I never had a sweep client.
Yes, they're quite. I mean, there were quite a few when there's a series of March of Intellect, because there was a lot of concern that climbing boys were quite often illiterate, and they tried to set schools up for them. And so there's a whole series of cartoon sort of pictures which you can buy.
Probably in Punch,
on
I
that
suppose.
theme, showing sweeps sitting in the chimney pot reading a sort of learned book of some sort.
Right. Yeah. So you go up chimneys?
We don't now. No, we do it from the bottom.
How do you do it? Describe.
Well, you put a cloth in front of the fireplace. You put a heavy-duty industrial vacuum cleaner these days, and then it was like these, but obviously they're more modern nylon ones. These are traditional Malacca canes, which these are 5 foot long, whereas you tend to find the ones you get in the hardware shop about 3 foot long. But we tend to use longer ones, not 5 foot, we tend to use 4 foot long rods. And
so is that a working? What do you call that?
The slang term for it is a dummy.
It's a what?
Called it a dummy.
A dummy?
There's this whole series of slang words that chimney sweeps use in the family. This is a dummy, and the cloth in front of the fireplace was called a tuggy, and the hand brush, which is a pure Bristol hand brush, is called a swish.
So tell me, I know there's going to be a parade of sweeps. The people who are going to be parading, are they genuinely interested in this sort of lost profession?
I certainly think Jack in the Green will, because he's the founder of the revival of the festival, Gordon. I think he revived it in 1980, but it was mentioned in Dickens anyway.
Right.
It's going 39 years now.
Right.
So people like that, and probably some of the Morris people that are into the traditions would be into it. I think there are people like dressing up and come to the Dickens Festival as well.
Yes,
some of them
I'm planning to do that.
I don't know, but we do talk to them, and I've not found any other sweeps.
So have you met any other sweeps?
Not here now, no. Not at all.
But how do you mean
there's
now?
A couple behind you, but they're not real ones.
No, they're not real ones. We're not counting them.
Yes, yeah.
Well, I'm very lucky to have found an original, authentic sweep.
There used to be in my grandfather's generation. There was over 30 of them doing it. All over South East London had their own areas.
Have you got photographs?
There's only a couple of black and white on my website.
Oh, you've got a website.
Yeah,
What's your website?
Bryan Pearce, Bryan Pearce, Pearce 999 @gmail.com. That's my email address. Sorry, if you write to that, and
I'll write it down. Yeah. I'll get it from you in a minute, and I'll send you this video. In fact,
because we've got my grandfather, 1930s, came up with a wooden motorbike, wooden sidecar with a name on the side, which is his father's using horse and carts to get around quickly. Now, one of the famous pictures has been in the papers a few times on our website. It's got a couple of these motorbike and sidecar, the name on the side. Grandfather, all his brothers, and my great-grandfather, all with their rods over their shoulders and their caps on. A very nice photo.
I think it's Austria and Germany at New Year, they have the image of the sweep because it means good luck. Did you know that?
It's good luck here as well.
Oh, it is?
And we go to weddings for good luck, dressed up in this sort of outfit. And I have done one at St Paul's Cathedral about 8 years ago. So that's quite fun.
Right. Okay. Well, thank you very much, Brian.
Okay, thank you.